Hey guys, before we get into this video, I have some good news and I have some bad news. The bad news first. The bad news is that I lost all of the game audio. So basically what happened was, whenever I record videos, I record it on Elgato. It captures, the video and the game audio. And I record my commentary separately on Audacity. And basically, whenever I record my videos on Audacity, my microphone, my Blue Yeti microphone, it can pick up audio from my headphones, which are plugged into my PC. And, unfortunately, I don't really have a way or know of a way to turn down the audio for my headphones so that my microphone stops picking it up. So I had the bright idea, I'll just unplug my headphones from my PC, plug them into my PS4 controller, and then manipulate the audio from there. So I can record the game in the audio with Elgato. And then I'll just, lower the volume on my end using my PS4 controller or my PS4 settings. You're not supposed to do that. Don't do that. Basically what happened was, instead of my Elgato capturing the game audio, my headphones were capturing the game audio, so basically the Elgato wasn't capturing anything. Apparently I'm supposed to have something called a chat link, which would allow me to have my headphones plugged into my PS4 controller while also having a separate cord that connects it all together. With the Elgato, there's a port there that I can plug my headphones into. But, I don't have anything like that. I could buy something like that, but, the reviews about them, aren't really all that great. So I don't really want to spend money on, $10 on something that's probably going to suck anyway. So, I thought I could just plug my headphones into my controller, but all that ended up doing was losing basically all of the game audio. So, unfortunately, you won't be hearing anything from the game. All the music, all the sound effects, whatever dialogue is there, it's basically all gone. Now, that's the bad news. The good news, and there's actually two pieces of good news, is I still have my commentary. That's still there since I recorded on, Audacity, so it's still there. It hasn't gone anywhere. I could record my commentary using Elgato, but I looked up online as they were like, you could, but it's smarter to record it on Audacity on like something separate. So that's what I've been doing. So I don't think I would have lost my commentary. I probably would have just lost the game audio, but I think my commentary still would have been there. But that's a whole different thing. So I still have the commentary. The commentary's still there. The gameplay is still there. The game audio is just gone. That's the first piece of good news. The second piece of good news is that this is basically an episode where nothing happens. This is an errand rest day. There's basically no dialogue whatsoever. There's no dialogue. There's no really important scenes, no music drops, no bass drops or anything like that. So nothing of value was really lost, honestly. So again, the gameplay is there, the commentary is there, but the game audio is gone. But there was nothing of importance to hear anyway, so honestly it doesn't really matter. Plus I went online and I recorded some OST from the game, and that's going to be playing in the background the entire time. So for all the Aaron Village parts, the Aaron Village music is going to be playing, and once we get to the Labyrinth, which is also in this episode. You know, we have the rest day and we have the Labyrinth both in this episode. In the Labyrinth, we're gonna just have, you know, the basic battle music playing in the background. So, you know, you're not just gonna have my commentary. I know my commentary sucks most of the time, so you're not just gonna be, you know, sitting there listening to my voice and nothing else. So you'll still have the music to listen to as well. So, yeah, that's basically all I wanted to say. Again, like, usually, I thought to myself, you know, I want to, you know, just record, like, a long session. And just split that all up into, like, different parts and just have, like, you know, future videos to post. But thankfully, that's something I didn't do this time. It was definitely something I planned on doing, you know, once we actually go to Crossbell, once we actually start our, you know, third journey. But I'm very happy that I didn't do that this time, because I did not see that for the whole session. So from the beginning of the video to the end, you're not going to have any game audio whatsoever. It's all gone. It's gone forever. It was never recorded at all. But my commentary will be there. The gameplay video will be there, and I will have OST from the gameplay or from the game playing in the background. So there's still that. Again, this is one of those episodes that people really don't care about. It's just Aaron Rest Village, you know, nothing's happening. You also have the Labyrinth, which nothing happens except, you know, fight some monsters and a boss. So yeah, and not a very important episode, but I thought I should let you guys know, because again, you're not going to be hearing anything except my commentary and some music in the background. So yeah, game audio is gone. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry for all of you who probably really cared about the game audio, but unfortunately it's gone forever and there's nothing I can do about it except put a placeholder, which is the OST. So sorry about that. You know, this whole channel is a learning experience, so it's a good thing that it happened on a Aaron Rest day, because nothing really happened. So yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry about that. But, yeah, nothing I can do about it. So, thank you for listening. Oh, look at that. It's like, I knew what was going on down here. It's like, oh, grandmother, you need to eat. Okay, you need to eat healthy, okay? You can't just eat snacks. You can't just eat chips, alright? Okay, I know those Doritos are good, but a healthy diet is good too, you know? On to the next day. Good news, everyone. As you're all aware, we only knew the locations of 5 singularities. But last night, we managed to narrow down the last 2 as well. Really? Where are they? One is below Heimdall. The other is somewhere in the Crossbell province. Oh. Crossbell? Oh, we're going back to Crossbell, and so soon? I can't wait to go back there. Yuna's homeland, huh? I can't wait to see how it's affected Crossbell. Oh, and she gets to see her family too. Neither of those are going to be easy to investigate. Fee and Sarah tried to get into Heimdall already, and it didn't go so well. Yeah, the security was so tight we couldn't even get inside the city. Even though we know it's underground, we'll probably still need the whole team together to search the whole place. If Rufus is there, then Crossbell will be a challenge as well. The leader of the Ironbloods, Governor General Rufus Alberea. He's effectively the second most powerful man in the Empire. It's possible he'll be elsewhere, scheming up some strategy to use against the Republic. Either way, we need to have a discussion about how to distribute our members. Can I be a part of the Crossbow group? I've got friends and family there. I need to know they're alright. Yuna. If you're going, the rest of New Class 7 will go with you. Are you sure, Kurt? Don't want to check out your family's training hall instead? I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried about my family. But they can handle themselves. I have to believe that. They're practitioners of the Vander style. They should be fine. Yeah, they have a better chance of protecting themselves than Yuna's family, who are all just normal people, so... The Vanders can protect themselves, I'm pretty sure. Thanks. I'll be counting on you. Hehe. What do you all think? That's fine by me. New Class 7 takes Crossbow. Just take 2 of us with you. That'll make 7 for each singularity. There's something we need to address before that, though. Indeed. It's a question of distance. We don't have any teleportation stones in place to take you there either. Oh. I guess that is a problem. You will simply have to travel through conventional means from the Ishimiya Great Forest. Obviously there isn't time for you to go on foot. We need to come up with something. With the RMP watching the trains, we can't use the Transcontinental Railroad. Motorcycles! Let's get motorcycles! Let's go! I'd asked the Wyson Army to assist us, but they're on high alert right now. Maybe I can help. Really, Elisa? Do you have an idea? I can't promise anything, but I'll try. I need to get in touch with an old friend first. I'll leave this matter in your hands then. Spend the rest of the day as you please. Rest up and make sure you're fully prepared to tackle the last singularities. I wonder how everyone back in Crossbell is doing. If we don't stop the war, they're going to get caught right in the middle of it. But that's why we're going. We'll keep them safe no matter what. I shouldn't overthink things. I need to take this day off to recharge. Looks like everyone's left already. I'd better get going too. Maybe I should talk with the old Class 7. You will control Yuna during this free day. You can challenge different quests, minigames, and take on the 3rd sector of the Synchro Labyrinth. And after completing all the required events, you can return to the guest room on the Atelier's 2nd floor to rest for the day. Oh, look at this! Branch Campus uniform, Yuna's apron, Altina's Branch Campus cap, Muse's shirt, Muse Sans hat, Muse's travel hat, Muse's Branch Campus cap. Well, we got everything from Muse, at least. What's up, guys? This is Snappy Cat, and welcome back to more Trails of Cold Steel 4. When we last left off, we managed to deal with the last singularity in the last place we were in. We also fought the main campus. We fought Cedric, Shirley, Ada, Fritz. Michael was there, but we didn't do any battle against them. I really don't know what to say. It's like, I've restarted it. Like, this is the 3rd time I've restarted this. I just don't know what to say. Like, we got done with the last singularity. Not the last singularity, but the last singularity of the last part. We only got 1 more singularity to do. I mean, technically we have 2, but let's be honest, we're not going to Heimdall. We're going to Crossbell. And that's probably going to be our last singularity for until we find a ring, so I'm guessing we're gonna deal with the last singularity for this session, and then the next session, we're fine with, like, the next day, maybe, we're gonna finally go and get Reen. We're gonna finally get our boy. We're gonna get Celine too. She's there, she's trapped. And then that's probably gonna be when the game finally opens up, I'm hoping. Like, this has definitely been fun. Going to places we've been, seeing how things are different, seeing how people are handling it, even going to new places, like, I forgot the place. I forgot their names, too. I think they're in here somewhere. Probably. Maybe. Characters. Or maybe not, I don't know. I already forgot their names. It was the hometown that, Prince Oliver grew up in. It's like, it wasn't even that long ago that we were there and I already forgot the name of it. I don't know what it is with me forgetting names in this game. I'm just forgetting names. But, yeah, I guess I don't really have that much to say. Let's just move on, I guess. But either way, we're almost there. We've almost got Reen back. We're one step closer. We're one step away, basically. All we have to do is get rid of this last singularity, and then we'll probably finally be on our way to the Black Workshop, and then we'll finally be able to get Reen and Celine back. And man, I cannot wait. I cannot wait to get Reen back. Like, I know I've said, like, oh, this is new Class 7's game now, but man, Reen's been there from the beginning. He's been there from 1, 2, 3, and now you get to 4 and it's like he's gone. And it's like, oh, I miss Reen. I need Reen back. But we're almost there. We only got one more singularity and it's in Crossspell. But, I'm confident we can deal with it. But I also can't wait to see who we're gonna see there. Like, who are we gonna fight in Crossspell? Who's gonna be there? And at the end of every singularity, we've had to fight somebody. Someone's been there. Like, some enemy we've known. Like, in the first singularity, we found Rutger and Zephyr. In the last singularity, we got the main campus, Cedric, Shirley, Michael. Who's gonna be at this singularity, I wonder? What asshole is gonna be here to try to stop us in the next singularity, I wonder? Oh, look at that. It's like, I knew what was going on down here. It's like, oh, grandmother, you need to eat. Okay, you need to eat healthy, okay? You can't just eat snacks. You can't just eat chips, alright? Okay, I know those Doritos are good, but a healthy diet is good too, you know. Grandmother, you're going to eat your vegetables and you're going to like it. You're the elder of our clan. It's ridiculous for you to act like a child. What's so wrong with being honest about what I do or don't like? I haven't eaten vegetables for the last 8 centuries, and I've gotten by just fine. Look, 8 centuries? What have you been eating the last 8 centuries? Blood? First of all, you're showing an embarrassing lack of decorum as an elder. Secondly, not eating your vegetables is very disrespectful to the people who grew and prepared them. Thirdly, a balanced diet helps to recover mana more quickly. Do I need to go on? That's all conjecture on your part. Grandmother? Eek! I get the feeling we've seen this exact same scene play out before. Well, hang in there, Emma. Oh my god, I love their dynamic. I love how Emma's more like the mother, and Roselia's the child. It's like, you're the grandmother. You raised Emma. You raised... Oh my god. Like, you raised them, and now it's like they're raising you now. I love that. It's like, you gotta eat your vegetables. It's like, they're your mother now. They're your guardian. It's like, as much as they respect you, they don't respect you. Guys, like I'm missing these names. It's Emma and Vita. I am missing their names. I just got through looking up the old Class 7 and I already forgot like some of the names. It's like I remembered Freddy and Valerie. We got Sydney, we got Stark. God, I need to remember these names. I need to at least look up these characters and look up their names and just memorize them each and every single day. Okay, Valerie, Stark, Sydney, Wayne. I need to remember names. I'm just forgetting all of them. One day, I wish they stopped telling me that. I don't care about the fish. I see the fish icon, but I don't care. I'm not fishing. Oh, I need to remember their names. I need to make it like a study guide. Like, okay, here are the names you need to remember so you don't forget. It's like you've watched Naruto for so long, you remember everybody. But it's like, I get to Cold Steel, I get to Trails, and it's like, who are these people again? You've always dreamed of becoming a wandering witch, right, Nina? Yep. I want to be able to travel the world and use all kinds of secret spells, just like Emma. I'm not quite there yet, but I will be one of these days. Wow, you and Alberio really are birds of a feather. Speaking of him, he's running a little late, isn't he? I wonder if he's skipping out on me again. Well, I definitely wouldn't put it past him. I mean, can you blame him? Using him as a guinea pig? I mean, he's like, nah, today I'm taking my day off, alright? Today is Alberio Day, okay? Oh, Machias, I didn't know you fished. Sporadically, maybe. I'm still just a beginner, truth be told. I find it helps relieve some of the stress I get from work. Huh, so after a long day fishing for info, you go straight for fishing for dinner. Well, something like that, yes. I think Elisa started taking up angling herself just a little while ago. Oh, she did, huh? Wayne taught all of you how to fish too, more or less, right? He's had us throw a few casts out here and there, yeah. I just wish I had more catching with that casting. I can't seem to get my hands on anything worth keeping. Well, fishing's a sport with depth after all. Minutes to learn, but a lifetime to master. Try to speed through and you won't even manage to catch a mistake. It takes a still heart and a quiet composure. Both of which I still lack. I think it's helping me start to get there, though. Huh. Not a bad takeaway. I guess if anything would be deep is fishing. In addition to members of Old Class 7, Elisa, Fee, and Machias can be used to fish. However, only Yuna can be controlled while in the village. To fish with another member of the team, go the north side of the Eerie Woods. This is the third time I've read this sentence. This is why I don't like reading in this game. Like, I know it's... like, some of the time it's me. But most of the time, it is how these sentences are spelled out. It's just not spelled out the way a normal person would say. Like, go the north side. Like, sometimes it's just not sentenced correctly. It's like I'm missing so many of these sentences, but only because so many of them are just not the way a normal person would speak. I don't like that. And what's going on over here? What happened to him? Kiru! Well, what's wrong? Are you okay? Oh no, were you eating those Aran flowers just now? Why do you do that? Mommy told us it was like catnip for you. Don't you remember? Kiru. That kinda sounds like he's hungry to me. Maybe he was just looking for something to eat. Oh, I guess we've been working on that taming spell so hard I forgot to feed him. He's probably starving by now. You gotta remember to keep him well fed, okay? Okay. Thank you, Miss Poofy Pink Hair. Don't mention it. I'm gonna get you something tasty to eat. So just hang in there, okay, Loki? Oh god, you can't forget to feed your pets. Alright. Having a pet is a big responsibility. You can't neglect them. Look at Alberio down here hiding. Mom was such a nag today. And then I had to play magical guinea pig for Nina's experiments. Again. The same horrible circle day after day. How much more boring could life get? You know, my dad's actually from the outside world originally. Mom always dodges the subject when I ask how they got together. Says it must have been fate that they met or whatever. I bet it's something boring anyway. Alberio doesn't know much about the outside world, huh? He probably hasn't even heard about the Great Twilight yet. Nothing you can do about that, I guess. It's not exactly a kid-friendly topic after all. If I could just find a way out of here, I'd finally be able to see and do something new for once. Why are all the grown-ups so heck-bent on keeping me from leaving anyway? A very good reason. Like, as much as you want to go outside, they have a very good reason for keeping you here. See, it's like I was reading his sentences just fine. It's like everyone here just speaks weird. Everyone here just has a way of speaking that just throws me off. Just speak like a normal person, please. Oh, Yuna, have you been resting well? Yep, don't worry. I take breaks when I can. See, I like reading out what Yuna says because it's easier to say. Like, Yuna speaks like a modern, normal person would speak. Alberio speaks like a normal person, but then you just have people who just don't speak normally. They just speak, I don't know, like they want to sound, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. They want to speak more sophisticated, but it just comes off reading like I just can't. Are you going to put on a performance? Yeah, I was thinking of practicing a little in order to maintain my violin's sound. I've got to play when I have the chance, otherwise I'll lose my touch before I know it. Whoa, I guess that's how things are for the pros, huh? I get it. If I had a racket, I'd practice tennis by myself too. Oh, that reminds me, you're in the tennis club, right? I hope we find your friends from the club soon. Yeah, there's a lot I want to talk about with Jessica and Louise. I have to believe that they're okay. I'm sure they are. I still haven't been able to get in contact with Mint. We were in the Wind Orchestra together. I get the feeling she'll suddenly show up with a big smile on her face though. It's nice to see how much faith you have in Mint too. Oh my god, I didn't care much about Mint back in Trails 1 and 2, but I really came to like her in Trails 3. She's just so ditzy and fun. Like, alrighty, let's begin. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to see her again. She definitely became one of my favorite of the old class that we didn't really get to spend that much time with. I really do like how they made these characters have a much bigger impact. Like, oh, this is a character you've seen before, but you never really interacted with, and now they're here. And now they have a much bigger role to play, and I really like that. What is it? Euclid. Taking it easy today, huh? Same here. I'm free for the rest of the day, so I was planning on spending some time with my family, but when you know it, Aller has to teach the kids today. I guess I'll just get a head start on making lunch. I did get some pretty nice ingredients on my last trip after all. Ah, hello Yuna. Is something wrong? You seem a little on edge. That obvious, huh? I guess I'm worried about my family and friends back in Crossbell. If you like, I could brew you a little home remedy to calm your nerves. Or actually, I've been meaning to ask you a favor. It might help to take your mind off your whole worries. Oh, sure. What is it? It's about the children. None of them have ever set foot outside the village before. The lessons they get here aside, I want them to learn as much as they can about the outside world while they're still young. We usually just get wandering witches to tell them stories about their travels and show them things they picked up. Uh-huh. Maybe I should just read a little ahead so I don't flub it all up. But there's only so much we can teach them. They'd probably be better off learning from people who have actually lived in the outside world. So I was thinking that maybe if you have the time, you could come talk to them for a little way. I've never taught a whole class of kids before, though. It's kind of a big responsibility. Don't worry, they won't bite. And I'm not expecting anything formal. Maybe just tell them what life is like in Erebonia. Talk about current trends, that sort of thing. Think of it as more of an extracurricular activity than a lesson. It is kind of nice to be asked, and Olo's done so much for us. Sure, I'd love to talk to them. I have a little brother and sister, so I'm used to dealing with younger kids. Oh, wonderful, thank you. And feel free to invite one of your friends along. I know it can be intimidating doing something like this all on your own. That's a good idea. They'd probably enjoy it too. Now that I've agreed to it, I've got to do this right. Who should I ask to help with class? Oh. Kurt, Altina, Muse, Ash. Ash would be amusing. I'm thinking either Kurt or Muse. I think... Muse. We need to spend more time with Muse, so yeah. And she's pretty smart, so... Yuna discussed the itinerary with Owler. The children gathered together in the Atelier's cafeteria and the class began. They have all such weird names. Why does everyone in this village have a weird name? I feel like the only person whose name I can actually pronounce is Gandalf, because it's like, you already know how to pronounce it. You've heard a name like this before, and it's like you look at it and you know how it's pronounced, but everything else is just like Owler, or was it Euclase? Like, the fuck kind of names are these, dude? Come on. Get some actual names. I mean, these are probably real names, but not normal names. Not modern day names. Goodness. Alright, boys and girls, settle down. We have some guests today who've come to tell you about the outside world. Let's all pay attention and listen to what they have to say. Okay. Look at that, Sigyn. Like, Alberio is easy to say. What kind of name is Sigyn? That is a cool name, though, I have to admit. Sigyn. That's actually a pretty cool name. Sigyn. Noah. Like Sigyn. What kind of a name? Like, not a normal name. But it's a cool name, though. I have to say, out of all the names here that aren't like real names, that probably are real names, but are like so hard to pronounce, but just weird names in general, Sigyn has to be the coolest. Like, what kind of name is Sigyn? I can't wait. Wow, they're so excited. I'm getting nervous. I'm here for you, Yuna. Just be yourself. Thanks. You're right. We can do this. Okay, kids, let's get this show on the road. First, we thought we'd talk about Erebonian sports. Oh, I've heard about those. You got tons of different games and contests. That's right. Sports are a really popular pastime where we're from. There's a pretty new one that everyone's been getting into lately. Fencing, tennis, polo, tennis. A sport called tennis has been getting more popular lately. Tennis? You play that with rackets, right? Look at that, Sigyn. I like that name. Yes, that's right. That's it. You can play against just one person or in teams of two. I was in a tennis club at my school. I spent a lot of time practicing, and we got to play in tournaments against other schools too. You should try it out sometime. It's a lot of fun. Okay, I'll try it out when I'm grown up. Phew, I think I'm getting the hang of this. Now I just have to keep it up. Anyway, that's about it for sports. Did everyone enjoy that? Yeah! They're also enthusiastic. Let's move right on to the next subject. Right, this is pretty fun. Next, let's talk about my hometown. It's Crossbell, and it's east of Erebonia. It's a big city with lots of Eastern-style stories, and it's also where the theater troupe Arc and Ciel are from. Oh, there's a theme park where people go to have fun. Yeah, it's called Michelin Wonderland. Some of us just call it MWL for short, though. Michelin Wonderland. Why not just Michiland? MWL? The MWL. I guess if you've grown up saying it, it'd roll off the tongue more. But it's like, I'm thinking like NBA. Or NFL. And it just rolls off the tongue more. But MWL? Like, I just call it Michiland. Like MWL for short? Like just call it Michiland. Wow, I wish I could go there someday. And it's where Michi lives too, right? Michi's the mascot of the place, yeah. Actually, did you know Michi has a little sister? Her name is Mecha Michi, Evil Michi, Michette. I'm pretty sure it's Michette. Like Mecha Michi, Evil Michi. Come on. Like, this one has to be obvious. Her name is Michette. She's very reasonable, but she still loves to play, just like Michi. Maybe someday you can go to Michelin and meet them for yourselves. Why not just call it Michelin? Like, if his name is Michi, just call it Michelin or Michiland for short. Michelin. Michiland. MWL just doesn't roll. Michi and Michette. They're funny names. They sound cool. I want to see them. Yeah, we've only seen plushies of them before. I wonder what everyone back home's doing now. They're probably worried about me. I wish I could see them again. We'll be going back to Crossbell soon. You'll get to see them and make sure they're alright. I guess so. Sorry, I didn't mean to get so gloomy. We can't slow down now. We've got a class to teach. Okay, let's move on to Erebonian history. Have you heard about the summer festivals held every year? Sure, we know all about different forms of animism. Wow, that's great. Wait, you do? Oh, right. I guess you would. It all started here in this village. Hehe. Since it's part of their local culture, it's only natural they'd be knowledgeable about it. We've studied up on animism and its traditions a whole lot. We've never been to a real-life festival before, though, so we don't really know what they're like. Well, I can tell you more about that. Summer festivals are held in June all around the country. Everyone helps decorate the town and set up stalls and shows. But the festival in the capital city, Heimdall, takes place the month after. Huh? Why's that? Don't they like doing it with everyone else? There's a very good reason for it. To commemorate the War of the Lions, to give the other festivals time to shine, to mark the official beginning of summer. Huh. I mean, this one sounds the most right. To commemorate the War of the Lions? I hope. You see, 250 years ago, there was a fierce war called the War of the Lions. It ended in July, so the Heimdall Festival is held then so we can commemorate it at the same time. There are all kinds of attractions there too. like the purebred competition and mission shows. Wow, you know so much. You must be really smart. I want to try being in that bread contest thing. Everywhere's got a different way of doing the summer festival, huh? Sounds like they really enjoyed that part. I'm glad I paid attention to Instructor Rain's classes. Wow, okay, I guess got it all right. That's enough about the summer festival for now. We're going to talk about interesting stuff from different places around Erebonia. Tell us, what kind of stuff? Looks like it's my time to shine. There's a big city called Ortis in the province of Lemare. It's right at the heart of all the trade. It's right at the heart of all the trade along the western coast. You can probably guess why from its nickname. The verdant city, the old capital, the port city. Pretty sure it's the port city. Ortis is also called the port. It would be so funny if I actually messed that up. It's like she grew up there, and she's considered like the smartest person among us. Like, what would happen if I just messed that up? That would be funny. I'm just wondering now what would happen if I just messed that up. That would be hilarious. Ortis is also called the port city. Lots of people come there on ships to buy, sell, or enjoy the scenery. It's a beautiful place. You should all come visit sometime. Whoa, there sure are a lot of cool places in the world. I wish I could be a grown-up and see them. Yeah, I want to find out more about the world. Just think, Emma got to see all this for herself. This went really well. That's about all we have time for today. Does everyone have any questions before we finish up? Me! Can you tell us about the Ashen Chevalier? He was your teacher at school, right? What kind of person was he back then? Yeah, tell us. We've only heard rumors about him before. Let's see. If I had to sum up Instructor Rain, I'd say he was... great swordsman. Very smart. Kinda clueless. Oh my god, all of these sound great. These sound like something Yuna would say. Kind of clueless sounds like something Yuna would say, but I bet she'd also want to give a good impression of him. Like when she's with friends, she'd probably say he's clueless, but if she wants to give like a good impression of him to the kids, probably very smart. I was always impressed with how smart he was. I was never really good at history, but the way he taught it made everything a lot easier to understand. Wow, I'd better study hard so I can be just like him someday. He'd always help us out when we needed to study for exams too. And he'd give us helpful hints when we went on field exercises. He was always looking out for his students. Class 7 just isn't the same. Class 7 just isn't Class 7 without him. That's why we need to get him back, whatever it takes. Yeah, that sounds like something she'd say. I hope we get to meet him too. Yeah, there's tons of stuff I want to ask him. Now I can't wait to bring him back. Like, this makes me want to bring him back even more, so the kids can meet him. Me too. Well, we've all learned a lot of interesting things today, haven't we? Now remember your manners and say thank you. Thank you for coming. You're welcome. Phew, that wasn't nearly as hard as I thought it would be. Thanks again for helping me out today. Don't mention it. Whoops. After the class, Muse left to go and deal with something else. Yuna accompanied Oliver back to her house. Thank you for today, Yuna. You did a great job. The children are more excited and full of curiosity than I've seen them in a long time. Oh, I'm just glad I could help. Sometimes we can end up taking the best things in life for granted. Putting your feelings into words is a good way to renew your appreciation for what matters most. Watching you talk about Arabonia, Crossbell, and your instructor, I think that's how it was for you too. Yeah, I think you're right. Good. I'm glad this is a nice change of pace for you. I shouldn't keep you any longer though. Get out there and make the most of your day, okay? You're right. Thank you for helping me snap out of this funk. AP increased by 2. Peculiar Bomb. And money. And I got paid. And I got a lot of stuff. Thanks. Man, I'm just not reading in general when it comes to this game. I used to be such a good reader when I was younger. I don't know why I can't read anymore. I guess I'm like so out of touch reading since like being out of school for like, what, 10 years now? Like, goodness. Anyway, I'm pretty sure we can... Yeah, here it is. Alright. Phew, that wasn't nearly as hard as I thought it would be. Thanks again for helping me out today. Don't mention it. It was a great experience. Nice work out there, Instructor Yuna. Instructor Yuna. I can't believe I missed that, Instructor Yuna. That was good. But yeah, glad we got the message log. Like, where are the other Class 7 students at? Oh, we got Cerberus. Oh, you two at it again? Yeah, I know some about the Battle of Albia. Happened right in the middle of the War of the Lions. Then Prince Guy, Lucius, scored a huge victory and got his forces the upper hand. Turning the tides when all the odds are stacked against you. Sounds like my kind of guy. Ah, so there is some sense in you after all. I'm fond of developments like that myself. What you might not know is that a Divine Knight was instrumental in that battle's outcome. A mercenary from Lucius's forces awakened the Palatinate Knight Zector and used it to achieve victory. Oh, neato! I did think it was weird, all that firepower suddenly coming out of nowhere. Then there's the divisionary tactics he used to disrupt the enemy later on. Seems like he was cribbing that one from Draco's if you ask me. I mean, they both found a way to win, even when they were outnumbered 5 times over. Very perceptive, you're quite right. As it happens, Rose was there at the time, and was able to record some of her observations. Those notes still exist to this day. Whoa, seriously? Oh, I can show them to you if you like. Just be careful with them, they're very delicate. Wow, looks like Jingo and Arai found some common ground. Maybe they can make this partnership work after all. Oh, it's you, Pinky. You eavesdropping? Pinky? Can't say I've heard that one before. Anyway, I didn't know you were interested in history too, Jinko. Well, not so much history, I guess. Mama taught me about battle tactics used in famous wars. And stuff like how the Battle of Albia led to Dracos and Lucius teaming up later on. I mean, that whole thing's pretty major turning point in Erebonian history, so I gotta know at least a little about it. Wait, does she know more than I do? But anyway, hey Geezer, you sure it's alright that I take a look at those notes you got? Of course, as long as you take good care of them. You're an important part of my collection after all. Or, you're an important part of my collection. Of course, as long as you take good care of them, they're an important part of my collection after all. Ringo's a part of his collection now, guys. Gotcha, I promise. And don't worry, I know nothing comes for free, so I can pay you back with a little something. Let's see, how about some nice grenades? I got a couple of mines if you're into that. Well, I don't mind a little thank you gift, but must everything you have to offer be so dangerous? That's our Jingo for you. Exchange. Boom. Oh, that's right. I can take a look at Muse. Look at that. We get to look at Muse's costume. Look at that. I like it. She looks really good in purple, I gotta admit. Looking real cute. And we got the branch campus uniform. We can put everyone in their branch campus uniforms. Oh my goodness. And I can have her keep the hat. It does kind of match. So if I wanted everyone in their branch campus uniforms, I could do that. Well, we're not going to. No, we gotta have hat askew. We gotta. I mean, it's your art. Blame your art, Altina. I'm sorry. Use A-san's hat. I don't know what it is, but she needs a hat. She definitely needs a hat. Yeah, the hat needs to stay. The hat is a good part of her aesthetic. I mean, without a hat, she looks kind of weird, I have to admit. All right. See, look at her art. Look at her art. She has her hat askew in the art, so of course I'm going to have her hat askew. Like, I have to. What do you have? Good stuff. Oh yeah. When I looked at the guide, it said I should have bought this. Like, is this something that's useful later on? I don't know. Man, we don't have any U material at all. I'm gonna have to grind for that. I wonder if I can get U material from the Labyrinth, because I really need it. I really do. But anyway, you know what? It said, I don't know why. Like, before I left for like Raquel, like the guy did say like this was something to buy. So you know what? I'm doing it. I used to be a bartender in the outside world, but fate ended up bringing me here to Erin. The second I'm back behind the counter, it's just like old times again. It feels like where I was meant to be. Anyway, I'm always glad to see patrons roll on in. Go ahead and make yourselves at home. Ever since Emma's left home, I've had to take up the mantle of cooking for Rose. But with how picky she is, I never get the chance to show off my culinary skills. When I mentioned it to Emma, she apologized, grabbed the meals, and dashed out the door before I could even blink. Like a woman on a mission. She takes so much after her mother. I've heard a little about Emma's mom. It sounds like she had a strong head on her shoulders. I don't think I've ever heard anything about her mom. Probably in her bonding events, but I don't think I've ever heard anything about her mom. And if I did, I do not remember at all. I can tell you more about that Isola, if you like. She was my best friend after all. She was one of our wandering witches, but she lost her life early in her career, trying to save some folks she just met. I see. She must have been an exceptional woman. No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cast a gloomy mood. A lot of witches are like that. Our powers make us more prone to rush into danger. Emma's no different, so I worry about her, but I'm starting to think she'll be alright. With great friends like you, I know she won't stray very far. Aw, Gosh, I don't know what to say to that. We'll do our best to keep her safe. Let's see, Ruby Omelet. Restores 5000 HP, cures KO. I need a ruby egg. You know, I should make more of these, shouldn't I? Like, not only do they cure, they heal. Like, that is good. Still keeping up with your art, guys? Yeah. I draw now and then when I get a break in my duties. I've got so many sketches lying around at this point, I don't know what to do with them. Would you mind if I took the time to look at them sometime? By all means. I've been meaning to ask, are you still in touch with the old members of the writing club? For the most part. Lambert joined the Heimdall Cavalry after graduating. He's been having a hard time lately. And the last I heard, Paula was getting work as a horse trainer. Directly or no, they still have a lot of links to the military. Well, it's good to know they're doing alright. I've been in contact with Clara, and she's just the same as ever. And I still haven't heard a word from Lynn in a while now. Clara. I wonder, is that the girl who was always, like, sculpting? Like, no matter what, she was always just sculpting. But she was also useful too, because I think George taught her how to make EX orbs for Panzer Soldats for Valimar. Like, that was that's what I love about this game. It's like all these characters that you know, like, they're all like getting use. They're all being useful. Like, they're not just background characters. They're all actual people that you get to know because, you know, they have importance to the story. Like, I never would have cared about Mint if not for the fact that she came back as, you know, Valimar's, like, engineer or, you know, something, you know? And it's like, I just came to, like, love her character more than I did in the first two games. So it's like, this is why I love Cold Steel. This is why I loved Cold Steel. And probably Trails games in general, because it's like, characters you just thought were background characters that you never thought were important, they're important here. In most JRPGs, these characters don't mean anything. But in this game, they're actually important. And I really like that. They're actually important characters. I can't help but wonder what she and Towa and the others are up to. But no matter. They're more than capable of taking care of themselves. That's for sure. Sounds like Eustace and Gaius made a lot of connections through their clubs. I need to keep believing Jessica and Louise are out there somewhere too. If only we knew where. Maybe they'll be in Crossbell if we're lucky. I mean, with how much she's been bringing them up, they very well might be in Crossbell. All this talk of school clubs has got me feeling nostalgic. Yeah, once we get talking about it though, it feels like hardly any time's passed at all. They must have some great memories of their days at the academy. Part of me wishes I could have been there to see it myself. Oh, what's this? We got Sarah and Fee, Vantage Masters. Fee, Sarah, are you headed out? Yeah, for training. I was planning to take my time enjoying the local brew, but apparently that's not an option. You started drinking pretty early in the day last time too, huh? Look, I'm not going to tell you to quit drinking outright, but variety is important, even when you're on break. So today is training first, beer later. Okay, fine. At least I'll feel like I've earned a drink after a good workout. Just give me a couple of minutes to get ready. I'll be right back. She seems like a real handful. Yeah, wanna bet how long those couple minutes is actually going to be? Say, Yuna, do you play Vantage Masters? Yeah, do you? I just started. Elliot taught me the rules. Want to have a match while I wait for Sarah? Sure, I'd be glad to. You can now play Vantage Masters against Fee. Alright, let's do it. I'm going to save here, and then we'll be right back. Muse. There you are, Muse. Ah, Yuna. I was just taking in the view from up here. Oh yeah? Look at you though. That outfit suits you pretty well. It does. It's form-fitting and sleek, yet cute and lightweight all at once. And that lace on the thighs? Now that's a subtle touch of Muse if I ever saw one. My, what a discerning eye you have, Yuna. I'd packed this outfit specifically for use in the field, just in case. It would seem I made the right call. By the way, you came across Aran flowers during your field exercises in April, no? That's right. The Archbishop of St. Arc requested them from us. But he never thought it'd be a whole village chock full of them. Wait a sec. How did you know what they were, Muse? Vita told me about them, actually. They say its scent can arouse certain feelings, and quite potently at that. Oh, really? I never heard anything about that. I just thought it smelled nice, was all. Hold on. You're not planning on using them for something shady, are you? Hehe, do you even need to ask? Of course. I owe you so much, Yuna. Through teaching others, I was able to see the good in my country again. I remember once again what makes Crossbell so special. That's thanks to you, Muse. God, you can just hear the PlayStation 4 just, ugh. It is just going off right now. Like, this is not that labor-intensive of a game, come on. Like, you guys probably won't be able to hear it because I'm using, like, noise reduction, but God, it is just... It just suddenly started becoming a jet right now. Hey there, I just finished up the maintenance on your soul dot. Oh great, thank you so much for your help. Oh, it ain't nothing. That's a fine machine you got. A little rough around the edges, but I can tell it's been well loved. After looking it over, it's even more obvious how these soul dots were based on the Divine Knights. That must be why you can use its link with the Ashen Knight. Ah, I get it. That explains why. Wow. Well, in any case, that's definitely something to be grateful for. Aye. With how things are right now, it doesn't matter one bit that the gnomes had a part in making the Divine Knights. Make good use of it. It'd be an awful waste of good tech otherwise. Oh, hi Yuna. Hello. Wow, it's not often I see you two together. Are you shopping for new equipment? Well, there's that. But mostly we're just catching each other up on what we know about the Black Workshop. Ah, I got it. That makes sense. Guess these two do have that in common. We've gone over the basics about combat shells, plus any suspicious activity on the RF side. I'm also starting to piece together memories of my time at the workshop. It's not much, but I do remember Black Albrecht now. He and Professor Lumen are definitely the same person. His eyes and hair may be different now, but there's no doubt about it. He's the head of the Black Workshop. Huh. You know, I always thought he seemed weird. I mean, he's handsome, sure, but kind of shady. Oops, sorry, Elisa. It's fine. I wish I could have been there to see him myself. He probably timed things so he could avoid me. But he's changed so much. I might not have recognized him anyway. Lisa. There's still no guarantee that he is who we think he is. He doesn't sound like the father I knew, that's for sure. The way I remember him, he was always a gentle, straightforward kind of man. I have trouble imagining him without his glasses, let alone his completely different personality. Yeah, you might have a point there. I mean, we've seen Instructor Rin in glasses and with totally different hair and eye colors before, and you can still tell he's the same guy. No one else could possibly be such a chump when it comes to shouldering all the burdens in the world on his own. I still get really mad just thinking about what went down in Brionia Island. Oh, sorry again. This really isn't the time for that, huh? Yuna, you're getting too worked up. I don't mind. I mean, even I've had times where he's made me mad. It's kind of comforting in a way, knowing Rin has people who care enough to get mad at him like this. What if... You okay, Lisa? Oh yeah, it's nothing. Come on. We're almost done finding all the singularities. This next search will be our last. We'll bring Rin back and give him a piece of our minds. You got it. Yes. I wonder if she's catching on that Yuna has a crush on him or something. She's like, I wonder if... It's like you get mad at him the same way she does. Like, yeah, totally a crush. Oh, wait a sec. Elisa, can I ask you something? Of course, what is it? Sorry if this is a little out of line, but I feel like you're too stiff around us. I mean, we're all on the same side here, so can't we just be friends? Ah. Yeah, you're right. I'll try to loosen up, especially since you asked so nicely. That sounds great, thank you. If you don't mind, the same goes for me. I don't know. I can see myself getting carried away with you, Altina. How do I put this? You're so cute to the point I feel awkward about acting too friendly around you, maybe. I don't think I understand. Just start by calling her Allie like I do. I don't recall ever accepting that nickname. Thanks to you, even Leonora started calling me that. Louise too. What can I say? It's a good name. I wonder what Jessica and everyone else are doing right now. I know how you feel. I'm really worried about Ferris and the others. We all have friends we're missing, but by working together, we'll find them again. You're right. Thanks, Elisa. Finally, the ice has been broken. I didn't even know there was ice to break in the first place. Anyway, we have Rose's atelier, but we're not going there right now. We are finally going to St. Graal. And before we get started on that, I'm going to put Muse in the party. And see what she has equipped. HP 1, Cast 2. Yeah, like, she's definitely the mage of the group. Like, definitely as much magic attack as they do strength, so... Already on phase 3, let's get going. Oh, it's nice and red in here. Look at you. Battle scope. Spike jellyfish. Floating monster dwelling in the labyrinth. Its poison sacs allow it to expel a petrifying gas when threatened. Petrification, huh? Pretty sure we have defense for that, but we don't have it on right now. Kijimun. Wicked forest spirit of local legend, drawn to the labyrinth's mana. Not overtly aggressive despite its maliciousness. Huh, well at least you're not an asshole, but... Hey, you joined the fight, so... You have no one to blame but yourself. Oh, and you're frozen! And you have no impede. I'm gonna just put impede on you, probably. Well, it's not like it matters, so we're coming up on a break. Water. We'll just do water. Boom! Broken. And now you're about to get smacked. Ooh. Oh, we got some new material. I could probably grind it here. But we need to change that link. Can I not link you two? Okay, there you go. Jesus, like what was happening? I'm about to say. Okay, Yuna. You know, I liked it in Trails 1 and 2. When we actually had like a grid and I could just place them on there. Like, it's like my OCD. It's like you need to be perfectly aligned, okay? Alright, you're a sniper, so you get back. Unlike Altina, you don't need to be that close. We got a chest over here. Turn around, there we go. Oh, you're both weak to water, so... And look who has 0 arts. And you're already... Wow! Okay. Never mind. Hey, everyone's link going up. Oh, 5U material, that is so good! Oh, I wish we could find more chests like that. Give me all the U material. Chrono Burst R. Chrono Burst? Wait. Is that... It is! Alters the laws of time, allowing the user to act twice more. I remember this being so busted! Oh, who should get this though? Maybe Ash. Shit, that's why I do not like her thing. And I forgot to equip my protection. Alright. Oh. That was great. God, I love how instant it is. Oh, look at that guy. Alright, let's go back and heal our EP and shit. Oh, you're definitely a new enemy. So... Ashen Crusher. A creature made from the ashes of many carcasses. Covered in toxic germs, it spreads to anyone it touches. Will you fire? This is why you come prepared. Poison breath. And look who's frozen. Got both of you too. But it did not do much damage. And this is gonna break you. Boom! Give me that 0 arts, bitch. Let's see. Oh wait, Kurt, do you? Yes, you do! I didn't get to see this last time. Ooh. Just like that. That was awesome. Frozen and sealed. Yeah, this is over. It was nice knowing you guys. Thor reached level 4. Man, there's some really good Master Quartz. There's like so many combinations. It's like giving them Thor, like doing more damage when they're have status ailments. That would be so good. But they all have Zephyr. 0 arts. Yeah. We were coming up on 2 0 arts. That is... This is why I want everyone to have their machine. So when that 0 arts come up, boom! You just get smacked. Oh my goodness. Also, Ash... You don't need these. Kurt, you do. 57. Okay, you gotta start giving me more than that, though. Okay, we're coming up in the world, alright? Okay, that's not gonna be enough. Oh, Muse and Ash. Oh. I didn't know it was that kind of chest. Alright. Well, I guess we're doing a trial chest. Ooh. Oh, battle scope. Ashen Scratcher. Ash is brought to life by the spirit veins. Its breath is full of pollutants. Its claws ridden with germs, nigh inexhaustible. not bad. He's probably trying to poison us, but thankfully we have Silver Chain. Arts Acceleration. I think Crazy Hunt is better for now. You still weak to fire? Yes, you are. And we can Void Breaker. Sapphire Rain. Here's KO elements and stat down. And I can move it around. Oh, but it only works on everyone but her. That's fine. I think an item would be better though. Ooh. Oh, I think we missed the critical too. You know, that's fine. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna Venom Flame. Now, you're gonna S-break. And if he survives, we can S-crap them again. And we win. Not bad. I think we got Saintly Force Super Rare. Was that it? Yuze's Art Celebration has been upgraded to Art Celebration EX. Okay. I only saw it like once. "12 turns. I think it was 10 before, but now it's 12. Yeah, I think the reason why we don't have any Brave Orders that make it so that the turn for arts is lower is because Reen has like 3 Brave Orders, I'm pretty sure. Like one that decreases damage, one that makes it so that you can cast arts instantly, and one that, I forgot what it does. It was like Gold Dragon or something. I forget what it does, but yeah, I can't wait to get Reen back so we can just cast arts. Alright, we got everything here. Now we're on to the boss room. And yeah, I can come back to the depths, so we're gonna leave, we're gonna go to the inn, we're gonna heal up, and then we'll be back. And we're back. And we're gonna fight this boss. This nasty looking thing. I've seen you before. Let's go. Mega Kraken has existed since the time of myths. It uses the magic of the abyss to petrify enemies, returning them to ether. Well, we have petrification protection, so yeah, that's too bad for you. Anyway, Crazy Hunt. Oh, but you can blind us though. Ugh. Oh, but you know what? This won't work on Muse, but I can at least cure you guys. Or at least you know. I don't know why it doesn't work on Muse. That'd be nice. Void Breaker. Quick Star. Heal Kurt. Quick Star. Crazy Hunt. You missed. All right. I wish this healed a little bit more CP. Oh well. Ooh. You actually can't do it. Well, actually you can. What that was that? Dead Man's Dart. Magical. Power B+. Line M. Balance down. 12% chance. Throws A cursed dart that drags his target into the abyss. 2 turns. Huh. Blue hair Yuna. Okay, well, let's see this dead man's dart. I want to see that. Why do you get to go first, asshole? Okay, well. Assholes. It's like I wanted to see Ash's new shit and then you go and do this? Come on. Alright, now we can see it. Dead Man's Dart. Ooh. Wow, really? I knew that was gonna happen. It's like Yuna, if you miss, he's gonna counterattack and kill you. And what happened? He counterattacked. Asshole. No, you don't. I'm out. Alright. I think we're done here. I wish I didn't have to physically leave the labyrinth in order to just go somewhere. But you know what? We're done. And we deserve a dip in the fairy spring. And I think that's going to do it for this session. And so I'll see you guys next time.